Alright, I'll be reviewing these Gamegenic inner sleeves for standard size cards. Acid free, no PVC, extra high clarity. And yeah, you should be double sleeving your cards. And I will show why in this video too. And let's see here. I of course need to have some of these as well. So let's open. Actually, I have an open pack here. Alright, so let's get to it. And I got some cards that I might be playing. So let's see. And how you do it. You got the opening here. Just slide it. And yeah, you put it that way. So leave the open on the bottom. And then you'll try. Let's see how. And these sleeves are Ultra Pro. And now we can see a problem. So when that starts to happen, either the inner sleeves, I think, are a bit loose, or then your sleeves are a bit too tight. So here's the trick. You put a card and you press it down with that card, and then you just pull that out, and there you go. You got a double sleeved card. And yeah, looks really good. Nothing out of the ordinary going on there. These are €3 a pack, 400. So good amount for a commander deck. And I'll show you again what happens if we don't do the card trick. So yeah, that will happen, and that's like no. And the other thing is, some people might tell you that just push it in with your finger, but that really, because then this sleeve will loosen up and then you'll have other sorts of problems. So that is what works. And yeah, then you just keep it tight over there, pull that card out, and I have a card especially for that. And there's some air usually that stays in there, and you just have it's good to have a deck box, put it there, fill it up and get some pressure, because in here I have a commander deck that's double sleeved with these and the Ultra Pro. And as we can see, if I press it down, there's a little bit of air still left inside these, but I've had this pile. So here we go. So I can push it a little bit. There you go, you can see. So yeah, it's a good practice to get it flattened, easily manageable, to just put it in a deck box when you're done. And I've been buying the Gamegenic cheap deck boxes as well. There's a review about these. There you go. And the thing is, like, it could fit a few cards more, and then that way you can apply pressure on those and it will, get flatter. It's easier to shuffle and keep your tower, up. But yeah, I'm gonna then let's do. And why do you wanna double sleeve? Well, mistakes can happen, and it's also nice if you need to change the outer sleeves to have the inner sleeves, so you don't have to be, touching your cards, getting your dirty fingers on the surface. And yeah, it's just protects your cards that little bit more, so that's good. And what I'm gonna do with this card, I'll put it in sleeves, and then, because another thing, of course, and I've seen this happen in all the years I've played Magic, is, you know, someone has a drink. They, for whatever reason, have to have their drink on the table where you have all your expensive cards, and splash. If you're not double sleeved, the water damage on cards happens quickly, and then your card is basically ruined, poor. And if you care about the resale value, or, well, of course, it affects the playability too, because a soggy card is just not, will never feel the same again. But yeah, it's, your card is fucked. So let's see how this card handles when I put it into a bowl of water. All right, here we go. So whip, whip. Let's just leave it there for a while, like blah blah blah. All right, we're back. I'll take that off. I mean, you wouldn't, if someone spilled a drink on your cards, you wouldn't leave it much longer than that before you try to wipe it off. I'll take this away. All right, and then let's get this out of the sleeve. Dry it up. Let's push it down. And there we go. Perfectly. That's really good. Nothing on there. No damage at all. So yeah, that's one of the reasons, because, and hey, it might not be you spilling the drink, and you know, I would think, well, people are careful with their cards, especially if they're valuable. But you never know. You might be at your local gaming store playing game, somebody comes there, watches the game, and blah, you know, and you don't want to also either get like really pissed off about at someone, which I would be at that situation. But just saying, it's good to be protected, be careful, and take good care of your cards. All right, and yeah, the Gamegenic inner sleeves, this is what I'll be buying in the future. Cheap, good option, and I've tried many, and I don't think these are, well, I wouldn't say any better or worse than the other ones, other brands I've tried. And I've tried Ultra Pro, Dragon Shield, and this is what I'm gonna be using. Because hey, if I buy these cheap sleeves instead of like Dragon Shield, I can buy more cards. But yeah, that's the thing. I have, well, probably thousands of cards I want to be sleeving up. So imagine how much I'll end up saving. So for the savings, I can buy myself some good cards to use in my commander. But yeah, that's my review. Do I think these are good? Yes. Get them, double sleeve, and go and play Magic.